friends, welcome back. So a while back, like a couple of months ago or so, I asked Mason, who's my husband, to give me a Peggy Carter makeover for my birthday. And we recorded that. The video's on here if you want to watch it. Unfortunately, it did not turn out that great. So yeah, I feel like I need some redemption. So I figured I have something in my closet that I can kind of DIY a little bit to make it look like her. And also the makeup look is pretty simple. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So yeah, this is an Agent Peggy Carter. Gotta make sure I'm pronouncing that right and I'm enunciating, because Mason says that every time I say her name, it sounds like I'm saying Asian Peggy Carter. I mean, an Asian Peggy Carter would be cool, but Agent Peggy Carter. We're doing an Agent Peggy Carter inspired hair and makeup. And then I'm also going to be showing you guys really quickly how I DIY'd her uniform out of a thrift store ensemble or suit that I thrifted for $1.20 because I'm cheap as heck and mama here is working on a budget. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with priming the face. Whoop! Hey, what the hell? I'm taking the Angel Veil from NYX. Her brows are very natural looking. Mine's natural looking work for hers, except there's one thing, mine are a tad bit longer and I feel like that really makes a difference, like her shorter brows. Maybe I'll do a little bit of brow blocking with like glue and stuff. I've never really blocked like half my brow with glue, so we're gonna try it out and see if it works out. I'm gonna take some translucent powder and I'm gonna pat that in over the glue. Take the foundation, apply it to the outer corners of my brows and pat that in. It is kind of helping. All right, cool. So now my brows are a lot shorter. Now I'm just gonna brush them out and try to get like any dust that I got in there from the translucent powder. I'm gonna take a little bit of my brow powder to just kind of define those ends because they do end a little blunt. Now the lovely thing about Agent Peggy Carter is that she doesn't wear a lot of makeup, because the era that she's from, women didn't really wear too much makeup, not a lot of eye makeup. So for her eyes, I am just gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow. So I'm taking my eyeshadow primer. Sometimes it depends like what scene she's in. You can see a little bit of like eyeshadow in her crease, but it's very natural. And I'm just gonna do this to kind of recreate her eye shape. She has smaller eyes, so sometimes putting a little bit more color in your crease can help give the effect of smaller eyes. I'm gonna take some light eyeshadow. I'm putting that on my lid. Then I'm gonna take brownish mauve color and I'm just going into the crease with that, just trying to go as lightly and as natural as possible. I'm also taking a smidge of that same color and applying it to my bottom lash line. Sometimes it does look like she has like bottom eyeliner or like some darker shadow going down there. I just want to make the bottom lashes look a little bit more full without going in with mascara. Curling them lashes up to Jesus for some lift. And I'm taking my pencil eyeliner in black and I'm just gonna try to do a line as close to the lash line as possible. I'm not winging it or anything. She never really has like a dramatic wing. And again, like super wing dramatic eyeliner is not for the times in the 1940s. And then mascara. And that's it for the eyes. Super easy peasy, natural, straightforward. Now we're taking some concealer and I'm just gonna conceal the rest of my face. I am gonna contour a little bit just for my own sake. I'm just gonna try to carve these cheeks out a bit because mine's are a little bit chubbier. Although she does have like a fuller chin, maybe like down here too. Her jawline is super defined, so I feel like I need to define mine. My nose is a bit more straight than hers. I'm not trying to like over contour too much, but I do want to resemble her a bit. In order to fake that, I'm gonna take a brown shadow. I'm just gonna go like this on the ends, and making this a bit slimmer will give the effect, without going into this area, will make the effect that my nose is more triangle shaped. So her lips are really like bright, intense red, which is very accurate for the 1940s. So I am going to take my lipstick that I DIY'd. I feel like this lipstick that I made is like the perfect shade of red. I try to make it like super bright red by adding some hot pinks in there as well to mimic those super bright red colors of the late 40s, early 50s. And yeah, I made this and why not use it? I mean, it's a great color. It looks great. Yeah, I'm gonna line my lips. I'm not gonna really overline or anything. I usually overline just a little bit, but not today. In order to make my lips look more like hers, she just follows the line of her lips and defines her Cupid's bow. And I am gonna blot it or blotch it. Blot or blotch? Blot. Bonk. I forgot to put blush on. She doesn't really wear too much blush, but you can see it on her face sometimes. Damn it. Sorry I'm all out of order and all over the place. Final touches, I'm gonna put a little bit of brown right here in my Cupid's bow or above it to kind of define this line. Hers is a bit defined, like naturally. Now for the hair, I set it in rollers, so I'm just gonna remove these and then brush it out. Okay, rollers are out. It's brushed out, so now I'm gonna do her hairstyle. I'm gonna go for that like half up, half down do. Yeah, it really is just pulled to the sides and like clipped back with bobby pins. She has a little curve there. I'm gonna start by clipping this hair first. I just kind of twisted it out, but yeah, that's really all there is to it. So her hair is obviously shorter than mine, so what I'm gonna do is faux bob it by taking my hair, twisting it, tucking it in, and then I'm taking some duck clips, clipping them into like my hair, making sure they're hidden and not visible, and just faux bobbing it. And this is the final look. Pretty straightforward. So let me tell you a little bit about the outfit. So like I said, I got this ensemble, a women's pantsuit at the thrift store, my good old St. Vincent de Paul's, for only $1.20. Originally just got it because I really like the pants. Like I love these types of high-waisted 1940s looking pants. And I didn't like the jacket. It wasn't very form-fitting and I wasn't sure what to do with it. And then I thought, hey, wait a minute. I feel like I can do something with this. And so when I thought about doing the Peggy Carter look, I was like, this suit would be perfect for it. So what I ended up doing was taking the pockets out. Her suit does have some pockets, but it's just like a slit. These were more like visible pockets that you could see. So I didn't want that. So I took them out carefully. And then for the buttons, she does have gold buttons as part of her military outfit. So I took out the regular plastic green buttons that the suit had, and I put in these super bright big gold ones that I had from another 80s dress that I took them out from because I didn't want that dress to look as 80s, and I knew they were gonna come in handy at one point. So I placed those onto the suit. And then for her pins, they're called the Strategic Scientific Reserve pins. They're these 2 eagle pins that she always wears on her jacket. I bought those off of eBay for like $9 or so. I placed them onto the jacket and there you go. I don't have the green belt because it didn't come with this suit, so I just used another regular brown belt that still I think fit well, that I also thrifted, and also some boots that look very military-esque. Then everything else, I just borrowed a shirt and a tie from my husband. And yes, I know that her outfit technically is a skirt ensemble, but we're just gonna go with pants here because I'm trying to be thrifty and resourceful with the stuff that I already have. And let's face it, she does wear pants. They are accurate to the 1940s, which honestly I think is a lot more badass. I mean, like, you can do kicks and a lot of more things in pants. Honestly, I wish I could just dress like this every day. Like, looking super sharp with the suit and everything. So yeah, there you go. Here is Agent Peggy Carter. Super happy to finally have recreated one of my favorite vintage characters. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Seriously, I do. I really, really do. As always, sending you all a super duper big virtual hug wherever it is that you are in the world. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. I'm gonna go take Hydra down now.